Hello, today we will talk about our solar system. The solar system consists of the Sun along with its planetary system and other non-stellar objects. Apart from the 8 planets, scientists have hypothesized the existence of another planet, tentatively called the 9th planet. This hypothetical giant planet would be at the edge of the solar system. We will start presenting each planet separately, with some details for each. Planet Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, orbiting it once every 88 Earth days. Mercury is one of the 4 telluric planets, meaning it is a rocky body, like Earth. It is the smallest of the 4, with a diameter of 4,879 kilometers at the equator. In composition it has about 70% metals and 30% silicates. In terms of density, Mercury is second in the solar system at 5,430 kg/m3, slightly less dense than Earth. The surface of the planet Mercury is very similar in appearance to that of the Moon, with vast sea-like plains on it. The name sea was given by ancient observers who believed that the black spots on the surface of the Moon were the seas and oceans, and the bright parts were continents, and numerous craters, indicating that the planet has been geologically inactive for billions of years. The small number of unmanned missions to Mercury demonstrates that the geology of this planet is the least understood of the terrestrial planets. The second planet follows. Venus. Venus, also known as Luciferal, is the second planet from the Sun. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It is the third brightest natural object in the night sky after the Sun and the Moon. Its observed stellar magnitude reaches -4.6 meters and is sufficient for reflected light from Venus to create shadows. It is rarely visible to the naked eye during the day. Because Venus is closer to the Sun than to the Earth, it is always visible at a short angular distance from it. Its maximum elongation is 47.8 degrees. The distance of Venus from Earth varies from about 40 million km to about 259 million km. Located about 108 million km from the Sun, Venus completes its orbit in 224.7 days. The rotation around its own axis is very slow, lasting 243 days and occurs from east to west, in the opposite direction to the rotation of the other planets. Venus reaches its maximum brightness a few hours before sunrise or after sunset, which is why it is popularly known as the morning star and the evening star. The planet has no satellites, a feature it shares only with Mercury among the planets in the solar system. Next is the third planet, Earth or Terra, the planet we live on. Earth, also called Terra or the blue planet, is the third planet from the Sun and the largest of the telluric planets in the solar system, both in mass and in diameter. It is the only celestial body known to harbor life. About 29.2% of the Earth's surface is land consisting of continents and islands. The remaining 70.8% is covered by water, mostly oceans, seas, bays and other bodies of salt water, but also lakes, rivers and other fresh waters, which together make up the hydrosphere. Much of the Earth's polar regions are covered in ice. The outer layer of the Earth is divided into several rigid tectonic plates that migrate across the surface over many millions of years. Earth's interior remains active with a solid iron inner core, a liquid outer core that generates Earth's magnetic field, and a convective mantle that drives plate tectonics. Next is the fourth planet, Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the penultimate largest planet in the solar system. Mars is named after the Roman god of war and is often referred to as the red planet because the predominant iron oxide on its surface gives it a distinctive reddish appearance among astronomical bodies visible to the naked eye. Mars is a telluric planet with a thin atmosphere, with surface features reminiscent of both the impact craters of the Moon and Earth-like valleys, deserts, and polar ice caps. Next is the fifth planet, Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest in the solar system. It is a gas giant with a mass of 1,000th of the Sun, but 2.5 times the total mass of all the other planets in the solar system. Next, the sixth planet, Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest planet in the solar system, after Jupiter. It is a gas giant with an average radius about 9 times that of Earth. Next is the seventh planet, Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. Its name is a reference to the Greek god of the sky, Uranus, who, according to Greek mythology, was the grandfather of Zeus, Jupiter, and the father of Cronus, Saturn. It is the third largest and fourth most massive planet in the solar system. Next is the eighth planet, Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun in the solar system. Named after the Roman god of the sea, Neptune, it is the fourth planet in diameter and third in mass. Thank you so much for watching. It would help me a lot if you hit the subscribe button.